Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the last death battle of the year, baby. 1 year of here's to 1 year of animated death battle. Woo!
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah.
Yay!
And to close out the year, we have the probably one of the biggest death battles of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ash Ketchum versus Yugi Moto. Oh my God, this has been a long time coming,
Yeah.
guys. How are we feeling about this?
You guys go first. I'm gonna take a while.
Okay, well, okay, I guess. Well, I guess I'll just say this has been a long time coming. And this is also sort of a grim inevitability because it's trying to wrap around how Yu-Gi-Oh works in a versatile sense. It's always been a debate, so it'll be interesting to cover it. I'm going to speak briefly about it because I don't have a long history with either series technically. I didn't get into Pokemon games until late in Black and White 2, and I've only stuck around for the Alola region. That's about it for Pokemon joining. I've been watching Pokemon since I think the first generation on reruns on reruns of Cartoon Network, and I sort of stopped around the Unova region because I just couldn't keep up with it anymore. Family stuff like that. I just couldn't keep watching that. Yu-Gi-Oh was even worse because I couldn't even because had such a weird childhood. I didn't have time to watch the whole series of Yu-Gi-Oh. And the most I watched of Yu-Gi-Oh was actually from GX. But aside from that, I'm not that familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh. It sort of forgot about it over time. So it's been such a long time last time ago. But that's my history. Guys, what is yours?
Tess.
Cecil?
Okay. I am a big fan of Pokemon still, so I still play the games. I didn't really watch the anime too much. Kind of took a break, but I gotta admit the X, Y, and Z anime is definitely one of the best ones they've ever made. Um, so yeah, I'm not really sure how the hell this is gonna work because yeah, it's so different. And I kind of do hope at the very least they reference for Yu-Gi-Oh like season 0
Oh, they are.
because
They are. They are.
oh
They are using
oh
season zero.
good
Yeah.
because Yugi or Adam
Nami.
is kind of a freaking psycho and I
Yeah.
love it.
Yes. 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 All right. Crossover. Go on. Go on, son.
I grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh! And I grew up with Pokemon. Pokemon more so. But I have followed Ash Ketchum from his humble days in Pallet Town, watching episodes on VHSs on Kids WB, to
Oh dear.
the Journeys anime, where I pirated the hell out of it because I wasn't sure where it was actually being played. And I saw his journey from a arrogant little snot-nosed brat to being one of the best trainers in his world. I've seen his highs, his lows. Ash is my homeboy. I have basically been with him his entire journey. And Yugi, I follow the original anime pretty faithfully, mostly because it always started around the same time as Pokemon. I've seen his trials and tribulations. And the filler. Dear God, the filler.
So much filler.
Yes.
An entire filler arc in the middle of a different arc entirely. And then Atlantis and that bullshit.
Yes, the Noah arc.
But
I mean, what's I mean,
Yugi always came out on top in his adventures. Unfortunately, most of his adventures involve him standing around. So so while Yugi might have a bit more tricks up his sleeve than Ash does, Ash has more stamina and experience and monsters.
let's see, okay. So you're definitively think anti-mash. We'll see how well that holds up once we get to the analysis. But guys, it's time. Oh my fucking god, we got two more fucking more meds.
Another timer.
Okay.
Mind Crush.
Okay, Mind Crush, of course.
At least I can say this. Ash won't experience a penalty game at least.
Maybe.
Ash doesn't cheat.
Yeah, Yugi's a cheater. Won't be wrong, Bill.
No. The heart of the cards isn't cheating either.
Yeah, right.
But Ash doesn't cheat.
Okay, so in terms of other stuff we can work about here, a major aspect of this fight is that it's being animated by Origin Hero, who is a long time, sprite animator for Death Battle. He's moving over to 3D models for this one, which is really interesting, alongside others. So it'll be very interesting, and he also promotes like Ben 10 versus Jade and Yuki, so that'll be fun. Assuming how well this episode goes. We have the battle score called Millennial Monsters, performed by Brandon Yates and Darewolf Media, featuring Jason Page. And let's see, who is voice acting Ash? Oh, Leslie Lovelock. And Yugi,
Seriously?
yes, and Yugi is being voiced by Tom Schalk. In case you forgot who Tom Schalk is, he's Omni-Man in SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think this is gonna be stacked.
I just want to know how the hell they're gonna justify the fight in this one, because just yeah.
It could literally be anything.
Right, like, are they going to use all Ash's Pokemon, or are they going to limit it to 6? And if so, what 6? Or, well, 5, because we know he's going to stick.
We will find out soon. Yeah, they're probably going to use all of them. But for the record, guys, since everyone who is watching this doesn't know, these two volunteered to read off all of the analysis segments from this time. So, crossover, you'll be handling Ash Ketchum, and Cecil, you'll be handling Yugi. This is mandatory. I'm not. Okay, fine. Okay, yeah, but yeah, no. So crossover and Cecil here are gonna be handling all the black boxes and sidebars this episode. So I get a nice break and not ruin my vocal cords. So, you guys get ready, because the Ash vs. Yugi is about to come on. Let's rock and roll. Oh boy.
Right, Pikachu?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Oh my god, it looks amazing already.
Oh my god.
It looks amazing
Ash
already.
Ketchum versus Yugi Moto.
Oh, look at that.
The biggest question from the playground. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? He's Wiz and I'm
Oh,
Boomstick.
man.
Oh, it looks so
It's our job to analyze
good.
their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
It looks
a death
great.
battle.
This is a big episode. Just look at how long it is. So thanks to our sponsor, Mad Mushroom, for
We
helping
don't
us
know
make
how
it
long it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
yeah.
check out Mad Mushroom's newest game, Night Swarm. It just
Yeah, I
launched,
actually
and
haven't-
it's all
actually, I
about
probably
action.
should've done
Collect
that
companions
for you,
and
but,
claim
yeah.
your throne as Vampire
Oh,
Lord
wait,
in this
listen,
survivor-like
guys,
and
hope you got
roguelike
snacks.
RPG. Double the like.
Each run is another step on your journey to wipe out hordes, find new followers, unlock new quests, and look cool while doing it. Look at that
Yeah.
gear.
Night Swarm is on Steam now, and
Thank you.
15% off for a limited time.
Thank you, Night Swarm, for sponsoring Death Battle.
Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
There
All
we
the
go.
kids get their first one at age 10. If you don't sleep in like Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
Ash wanted to be
Oh,
a
God.
Pokemon master.
Okay,
Jesus.
okay, crossover, do your thing.
Oh. Age 10 for 25 plus years.
Eh.
Height 4'7", 140 centimeters. Hometown, Pallet Town. Champion of Alola and World Coronation Series Monarch. Key items: Rotom Dex, Dynamax Band, Rotom Phone, Mega Glove, Z Powering, Lucario Knight, Z Crystals, the Rainbow Wing. Likes: Pokemon and Pokemon battles, training, catching, leagues, summer camps, contests, showcases, movies, races, ping pong, sumo wrestling, eating contests, and Poke Ringer. Also, whatever Poke Girl companion you watched growing up. You know who you are, Gen 1 shippers.
Fuck. This.
National Ash Ketchum Day is September 15th.
Damn, bro's got his own holiday. Goddamn.
master, though he didn't really know what that meant yet.
How about taking down your rivals to be the very best, like no one ever was? Better than Gary and his dumb groupies.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers at the Pokemon League tournament.
So Oak hooked him up with the electric mouse, Pikachu. And wait,
Oh,
he's
the
your
thing is
problem now,
amazing.
stupid.
Pikachu was a lot. The new duo had a
We love
rocky
you,
start,
Pikachu.
but after an intense first day together, the rest, as they say, is history.
25 seasons, over 1,200 episodes, and the cornerstone of 2000s culture. Ash spent decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemaniac journey.
We should note we are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from, which often differs from the original games that inspired it.
Yes.
Ash is equipped with tons of Pokeballs and an all-knowing Pokedex. That's also a Pokemon. But in a fight, Ash usually chooses Pikachu. Give the yellow red
Oh,
enough
God.
voltage and you'll regret it.
Crossover.
Type electric. Resists electric and steel type attacks. Can absorb electricity to power up. Weak to ground type attacks. Immune to paralysis. Thank you. Ability static. Physical contact may induce paralysis. Moveset: Thunderball, Iron Tail, Tackle, Agility, Leer, Thunder, Double Edge, Electro Web, Vault Tackle, Electro Ball, Quick Attack, Thunder Shock. Loves Ketchum.
Indeed.
Okay, well, how are they going to do that? Because they even admitted in the anime they can only have 4 moves.
Listen, has
Don't
that ever
question
stopped
it.
Pokemon before on the show?
Also, I think it's maybe like 4 moves per battle or something. Who knows?
Even ground types that would be immune to electric attacks in the games can't stop what this Pikachu
Yeah.
dishes out.
Yet somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity. Over time, Pikachu learned Volt Tackle, Electro Web,
Nice.
Electro Ball, and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! The perfect attack for outgoing flamboyant thieves and air balloons. Looks like they're blasting off again.
so clearly the anime doesn't follow the game rules. Like when Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
But somehow they use
Yeah.
thunder as a super armor. He even learned how to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast. Whee!
Speaking of fast, Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his Iron Tail really pairs well with Ash's offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over stalling.
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics, it exploded.
As the great philosophers put it, if it works, is it still stupid?
Ash and Pikachu's bond is magnetic and brought them new allies. Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a few. Underneath the stubbornness and crispy bikes, they are loyal friends.
Just like Ash's Pokemon.
Yeah.
They're not just collecting dust in a shiny hunting box. Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come running.
Water types like Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring
Thankfully, he
fights,
doesn't have
and Ash can combine their water attacks with Glalie Ice Beam.
One time, his Weasel got frozen while using Aqua Jet, which is fine. Now he's using Ice Aqua Battering Ram.
Grass types like Bulbasaur and Torterra induce status effects and heal with synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace. Yeah, so you got a big, scary Darkrai. Eat this leaf blade, Smeargle victim! Or that's what I would say if Tobias did an action replay of frickin' Latios. Give my man a win, 4Kids.
Well, 4Kids just did the localization. They didn't write the show.
They just get me heated. Almost as much as Infernape's Flare Blitz. Then I'll set my Inferno to overdrive, get my revenge, and Incineroar.
Ash had a fiery passion for reaching the top ASAP, but Charizard wasn't on board. Pursuing pride over packs,
Oh.
Ash lost the Viridian Force for the trees and fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh lesson, but one he needed. Ash started bonding with
Oh,
Pokemon
God.
at a deeper level.
All right. Do your thing.
Grass types: Bulbasaur, Bayleaf, Sceptile, Torterra, Snivy, Leafani, Rowlet. Fire types: Charizard, Quilava, Torkoal, Infernape, Pignite, Incineroar. Water types: Squirtle, Kingler, Lapras, Totodile, Corphish, Weasel, Oshawott, Palpitoad, and Greninja. Flying types: Butterfree, Noctowl, Swellow, Staraptor, Gliscor, Unifez, Talonflame, and Rowlet should also be on there, along with Charizard.
But we're
Who in the theme of the Poke Rap, damn it?
And that
I
friendship
can't
motivated
rap.
them to
Sorry.
dodge
Poke
light
Rap.
speed moves like Solar Beam and Psybeam.
Charizard came around too. He's the
Oh
last.
God, hold on a second. There's more. There's more.
I know. Fighting types: Primate, Heracross, Scraggy, Halucha, who's also a flying type, Lucario, who's also a steel type, Surfetched, Rock, Ground, and Steel types. Really, they're lumping them all together, okay? Donphan, Larvitar, who's also, I think, a dragon type, Bulbasaur, Crocodile, who's also a dark type, Lycanroc, Solgaleo, who's also a steel type, no, who's also a fire type, or psychic? One of those two. And
steel
Melmetal.
psychic.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Memo.
Also, he's a sun god.
Yes.
Dragon
You're a
types,
good
Gibble,
boy.
Gudra, Noivern, Nagile, Dragonite, Dragovish. I probably did not say Nagile's name right.
No.
Other types, Muck, Poison, 30 Turos, all normal. Mr. Mime, aka Mimey. Psychic, Thorlax, also normal. Glade, Ice.
Clearly.
Glalie, sorry. Ice type,
Ghost
and
type.
Gengar,
Ghost
Poison Ghost.
Yes. All right.
One you want to see on
Moves like so deeper level, and that friendship motivated them to dodge light speed moves like Solar Beam and Psybeam.
Charizard came around too. He's the last one you want to see on the field. Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most unexpected signature move.
Seismic Toss!
Oh, God.
The people's elbow of Pokemon.
Okay. Crossover. Do your thing.
While Solar Beam explodes on impact, it explicitly absorbs sunlight for its beam. In episode
31.
031, Diglett is said to have pulled its head underground faster than light speed.
Yeah.
Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower melts boulders. The Pokemon world is wild.
Yeah, seriously,
Ash's
look at that.
Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over mountains and into space. Dust.
What the fuck? Okay, crossover. More. There's more.
Professor Oak's Pokemon Holocaster is referenced by James in X and Y episode 92 and X and Y episode 5 and X and Y episode 86. These episode end segments are shown to be broadcast on TV, proving them canon.
Yeah.
Pulls souls into the spirit world.
Oh, and Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch 'em all. Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy, Lycanroc, Palpitoad,
There's the
Torkoal,
Pokemon.
Snivy.
With new regions, soar new flying types like Pidgeot. On land, Ash has physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile, and Gibble will drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly Piplup.
You want physical? Look at Ash. This twerp somehow carried around a Cosmoem, which canonically weighs over a ton. Oh, and this huge log that's basically a whole tree, he chucked it like it was nothing. Ash can choose his own hands if he wants, and he does a lot. Maybe his secret is watching the Minnesota Vikings.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who mind boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic. Yep, that Mr. Mime, the stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home. Oh, so that's how it works.
Ash figured out new ways to bond with his pals with Aura. It's a life force that interacts with souls and links Ash with Lucario.
This Jackal excels at CQC and shoots steel beams and aura spheres. And with Mega Evolution,
And
Lucario's
Aura
power
Blade.
surges enough to defeat champion Cynthia's Garchomp.
A Mega would have been handy at the Safari
Oh,
Zone when
yeah.
Ash accidentally caught 30 Tauros. And he keeps hugging them. Ash, they're bulls.
Ash genuinely loves his little guys, but boy does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and over again. Kid, just turn the hat backwards and lock in.
Ash's strength is not in battle theory, but his nurtured bonds. He knows Pokemon feelings better than anyone. With Greninja, Ash learned to synchronize their senses and movements, transforming him into Ash Greninja.
It comes with a huge power
Oh my
increase,
God.
but there's a catch. Ash shares Greninja's pain. A small price to pay for the ultimate water shuriken.
Ash Greninja ran the ones with Champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir. And just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
Oh, yeah.
Ash's Pokemon and teamwork get along like rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They saved the world from Lysander, who tried to kill all life.
Okay, hold on a second.
Ash
Crossover.
and his Pokemon resisted Lysander's mind control thanks to their bonds. James Inkay similarly escaped Malamar's control, the strongest hypnotic Pokemon.
Okay, that's fair.
They fought the Giants, the Reggie kind, not the New York ones, who halted Regigigas, who can tow entire regions.
Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
Yeah, don't get me started on Alon. Ash did everything right, but no! Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times. How does Blast Burn beat Water Shuriken? Get your type charts right, 4Kids.
Boomstick 4Kids weren't even
that's good
around
stuff.
anymore when this
So many
aired.
people.
Regardless, after
be
his loss at
fair,
Kalos,
That Charizard had Dragon type 2, which made him a bit more resistant to water type moves.
Ash traveled to Alola
Although
and
the three
beyond
hit
to
thing is
train.
bullshit.
And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed.
Hide you, Gengar! He haunts foes with G-Max Terror, or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Yeah.
Ash and Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a power ring, some JoJo poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt Thunderbolt! This Rainbow Lightning is their ace. You see this coming? You're cooked. Absorb electricity? Cooked. Fused with an Ultra Beast? Cooked.
Ash journeyed so much that monsters from another dimension are nothing to him. Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the sun god, a legendary Pokemon whose Sunsteel
my
Strike
God, please.
lights up the universe.
Oh my god, okay. Crossover?
His feats include blasting Team Rocket off almost every episode, Thunder Blade most of Triangle Rock, exceeded Conway and Klimbot's calculations. Solgaleo can light up the universe. Pikachu helped halt Dialga's Roar of Time. Man, I'm screwing up some of these pronunciations, sorry. Ash and his Pokemon dodged Lightspeed attacks, won the Orange League, Mallow Conference, and World Coronation Series, defeated Gary, Brandon, Paul, Kiku, another one I can't pronounce for some reason, Kakui, Iris, Wallace, Steven, Cynthia, Leon, and a bunch of other people that are not listed here.
You're correct.
Ash got a god in his bag for just being a nice dude.
Yeah.
Smell you later, Gary.
In fact, when Ash and friends band together, they can halt Dialga's Roar of Time. And Dialga literally controls the concept of time. Is there a legendary Pokemon he hasn't befriended?
But it all started with Pikachu, so it was gonna end with Pikachu. In the Tournament of Champions, and Alon, Ash faced the #1 trainer. Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free! 4Kids, let my boy win! Yes!
Sure.
Yeah.
Ash did his best, and he had no regrets. Now free to hand over his torch to new bright-eyed trainers.
Ash realized that, to him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So he and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked the way it landed, because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
Yeah. All right.
If you want to travel the world like Ash or look as rad as Yugi, then we've got the threads for you.
This battle is sponsored by Quince.
You'll like this. A bunch of Death Battle staff have owned Quince stuff for ages, so we know it's legit.
Quince makes it easy to look sharp, feel good, and find gifts that last.
fast.
From Mongolian cashmere sweaters to Italian wool coats,
There are a lot of
Quince
ass
pieces are
stuff, son.
crafted from premium materials and built to hold up without the luxury market.
We're not sponsored, by the way.
This is totally a Kaiba fit right here. Just gotta pop up that collar.
Quince makes the essentials every
Should I
guy
fast
needs.
forward for it?
Denim,
Okay,
chinos,
sure.
down jackets,
1 second.
wool top coats, and leather styles built
Alright,
to
1
last.
second.
Just
Normally
to
I
name a
find
few.
fads, but yeah,
Piece is made for
fine.
the same, handled with
Order and 365-day returns. Now available.
in 300 and
Here we go.
Many
Cecil,
of
it's your
theorists
turn.
have tried to solve the mystery of ancient Egypt. What was the secret to such a glorious civilization?
time travel, the divine hand, aliens? Nah, they were gamers.
Egyptians played games with sorcery. These magical ceremonies punished dark hearts with swift death. The Shadow Game.
No, Wiz, they were banished to the Shadow Realm. Wink.
Sadly, the way of the Shadow Games was lost across time and the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle. It's said the one who solves the puzzle would pass judgment on evil. And in the modern day, Yugi Moto reassembled it and wished for a friend.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah,
Turn that
here we
jam
go.
up! Yugi was a
Oh,
shy
God.
kid that
All right.
helped run his grandpa.
Cecil, it's your turn.
Okay. He's 18 years old, 5'0", 92.5 pounds. Home is Domino City. Champion of Duelist Kingdom and Battle City. Title is king of games, likes dual monsters, toys, hamburgers, leather, games, puzzles, Solomon, and Yami. And oh god, friends with Bo. Oh god, no.
Yeah.
No. No.
They should also mention he's from Hellboy too.
Okay, that's more acceptable.
Yeah.
Ups Game Shop.
But little did he know that completing the puzzle would link his spirit to an ancient pharaoh.
Yami, always willing to lend Yugi a hand, and always on demon time while doing so. He's anime Jigsaw. Yami wants to play a shadow game.
Whether it's Griddle Air Hockey, Mario Party with chloroform, or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
It's a summoner's war. Time to send monsters to the graveyard and take your foe down to 0 life points.
When Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO Seto Kaiba, Yugi knew it was time to knock him down the only way he knows how, playing a children's card game.
And for his L, Kaiba was given a penalty game. Lose or cheat against Yami at your own peril. With the puzzle, Yami can punish you in some seriously messed up ways.
Okay.
Yami is Dark Yugi, spirit of an ancient pharaoh, resides in the Millennium Puzzle abilities, barriers, clairvoyance, illusions, penalty games, probability manipulation, monster summoning, shadow games, sealing, and telepathy.
Yes.
Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous Mind Crush.
The Millennium Puzzle does far more than force hallucinations. It brings monsters to reality, forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
You can't buy this.
Okay.
It and 6 other.
Others have used penalty games at will to incapacitate victims, but Yami doesn't resort to them unless he wins a game or catches cheating.
Millennium items are juiced up by ghosts.
Despite Yami's retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half. Yami had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either. But after a run-in with enemy Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic duo.
With friends Taya, Tristan, and their left leg Joey, Yugi and Yami were ready for anything.
Because Yugi had a great early deck. Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups. Oh, and Exodi...
Oh, there it
there
goes.
they go.
Okay, if Yugi's deck is so good, why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card deck.
Don't be too quick to judge.
Oh,
Yugi's
fuck.
a very
Jesus.
clever strategy.
Lock in.
I loathe you for this.
You volunteered for this. This is your fault.
Do it in the style of the Poke Rap.
No.
I'm gonna shoot with my ice cream RPG launcher, I swear to God. Normal monsters. Alpha, Beta, and Gamma the Magnet Warrior, Beaver Warrior, Curse of Dragon, Dark Magician, Feral Imp, Gaia the Fierce Knight, Gazelle the King of Mythical Beasts, Giant Soldier of Stone, Horned Imp, Jack Queen and King Knight, Komori Dragon, Mammoth Graveyard, Summon Skull, Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress. Good God.
You're not done yet.
No, I'm just saying, God, there's so many normal monsters in the meta now. It's just horrible. Effect monsters. Archfiend of Griffer, Big Shield Gardna, Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning. Okay. Catapult Turtle, Karibo, Lengard, Marshmelon, Mystical Outfit, last I checked, was a normal monster. Oh, well. And Silent Magician.
Okay, get ready, because it's going to be page 2.
Advantages. His style works best at maximizing the use of so-called terrible cards.
Yeah, cool.
Fuck, here we go. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician of Chaos, Electromagnetic Turtle, Exodia the Forbidden One, Gandora the Dragon of Destruction. Okay. Oh, there we go. The Tricky Time Wizard, Toy Magician, Toy Soldier, and Valkyria and the Magna Warrior. Okay. Let's see. Fusion monsters, Arcana Knight Joker, Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast, Dark Paladin, and Gaia the Dragon Champion, Egyptian Gods, Obelisk the Tormentor, Slifer the Executive Producer, the Winged Dragon of Ra, and good God, I don't want to try and say that name, but the Creator of Light.
Yes.
Story whiz, but what's he gonna do about the 3 blue eyes Kaiba's got aiming at his dome?
Simple. Summon the monster card Karibo and have it multiply. With a 1,000 strong meat shield, a dragon's breath is a gentle breeze.
Well, okay. Didn't know Yugi had that dog in him, but I'm about brute force. Buster Blader and Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon Skull shoots bolts of lightning, and the giant soldier of stone can destroy moons.
Time Wizard's better. It's a living clock that fast forwards or rewinds a local area of time.
Okay. Yugi gave Time Wizard to Joey, but has used it in his decks, such as in the novel Automatic Giant, and now he got Time Wizard side at a card of field.
There's a novel?
Huh? Yeah, I was kind of surprised about that too. I did not know that.
Turning monsters to infants or wizards into wise sages.
Speaking of wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right hand, Dark Magician, and his apprentice, Dark Magician Girl.
Oh, they have the
Both
power
are
levels
masters
down there
of
too.
dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder. Now that's thinking with portals.
There's support monsters too. Catapult Turtle is a bot with a cannon that literally launches other monsters. And when Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which immobilizes monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works. Is he cheating?
Well, we're prioritizing the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real world card game.
Yugi also has tons of spell
Oh,
cards.
okay. I'm gonna be generous with you. We'll split this up into 3 sections. We should take one. So cards, spells. Aria from Beyond, Berserker Soul, Book of the Secret Arts, Bounce Spell, Brain Control, Burning Lands, Card Destruction, Change of Heart, Curse Breaker, Dark Hole, Dark Magic, Twin Burst, Defusion, Dispel, Diffusion, Wave Motion, Dimension Magic, and Excalibur. Alright, Cecil, your turn.
Fiend Sanctuary, Gold Sarcophagus, Graceful Charity, Horn of the Unicorn, Light Force Sword, Lightning Blade, Magic Barrier, Magic Blade, Ice Sword, Magic Formula, Magical Hats, Makyu, the Magical Mist, Marshmallow Glasses, Mirage Spell, Monster Reborn, and Monster Reincarnation.
Okay. Monster Recovery, Monster Replace, Multiply, Mystic Box, Mystical Space Typhoon, Owner Seal, Polymerization, Pot of Greed, Pump Up, Ragnarok, Soul Release, Soul Taker, Swords of Revealing Light, Thousand Knives, Toy Box, Turn Jump.
Oh god, okay.
Resurrects a fallen friend.
Now
Turn
the next
Jump is a
page.
time skip. Spell cards. Monster
Oh yeah, the
Reborn.
trap cards.
From the
or
real
more
world card
magic.
game.
Yugi also has tons of spell cards. Monster Reborn resurrects a fallen friend. Turn Jump is a time skip. And Pot of Greed lets Yugi draw 2 more cards, like Pot of Greed, which lets him draw 2 more cards, like...
If things get dicey, he has more trap cards to level the field.
Okay. Is this more manageable for you?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ambush Shield, Chain Destruction, Dark Renewal, Dimension Guardian, Dimension Mirage, Dimension Reflector, Dimension Sphinx, Dust Tornado, Fit of Rage, Magic Cylinder, Magnet Force, Metamorph Fortress, Mirage Ruler, Mirror Force, Mystical Replane, Negate Attack, Nutrient Z, Relay Soul, Sand Fortress, Shift, Soul Shield, Spellbinding Circle, Time Seal, and much, much more.
Oh,
God, they need to add a couple extra much to that.
Yeah.
Like Dimension Sphinx, which reflects damage directly back at the opponent's life points.
And if his monsters and life points get wiped, he can just press Ctrl-Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
Pair these cards with Yugi and Yami's teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way. Not even the game's own creator, Pegasus.
Get this, Pegasus can read minds. So in their duel, Yugi and Yami kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style, trusting each other to pick up on the strategies they left behind. And the mind reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds. Regardless, Yugi and Yami are
Yeah.
an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls ripped out, and survive attacks from duel monsters. Even the most common duel monster can cause tsunamis,
Oh my
rain
God,
down
forbidden
meteors, and
memories.
wreck cities.
And all of this power culminated in Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba really wanted that salty runback against his rival.
Salt only surpassed by Yami's biggest hater, Merrick, who wanted the 3 Egyptian god cards to take him out. These cards were Slifer, the Electric Dragon, Roth, the God Phoenix, and Obelisk, who strikes with the power of infinity.
This was a different ball game altogether, but Yugi was starting to stand on his own 2 feet.
So Yami and Yugi kept dueling on in a battle city that never wants to end. Or stop bullying Joey. But to claim the Egyptian gods, Yugi and Yami had to face them in duels, pulling off some ridiculously high IQ plays.
When battling Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went past the god's limits.
And later, Yugi combined Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's magic into Black Burning magic, promptly defeating Ra.
This ain't new for the magicians. In the movie Bonds Beyond Time, they did something similar against Paradox. It's kinda crazy that together, the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier monsters that are 5 to 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black hole, planet alignment moves solar systems, and Jaden's Glow Neos destroyed a relativity field that spawned an entire universe.
But at the top would be the great evil god.
Okay. Cecil, can you read that up there?
Yeah, several feats use holographic monsters, but these monsters and their abilities become real without alteration through Millennium items.
Ka
CBA?
Yes, Ka and Ba.
Oh, okay. A Duelist version 3, etc., making such feats actable.
So these are real feats. These are calculable to real feats.
Huh.
I still think you can count the ones that only came from holograms, though. The real ones, yes. Hologram ones, no.
But that's what that's the thing with the Millennium Puzzle makes them real. So if they do the holograms, they can make it real.
I know that.
Showed up to plunge existence into the realm of darkness. It was time for Yugi to finish the puzzle of who Yami really is.
If the monsters weren't real before, they sure were now. Everyone has soul energy, Ba, which manifests as Ka, or a spirit. When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will duel monsters into reality, even drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the heart of the cards.
I knew it! He's been cheating all this time! He doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck!
Not at all. For Yugi, drawing the card he needs isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay, well, I'd be the king of games too if I could just decide I have a royal flush every round.
Whatever. Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem. Claiming his place as the ruler of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator of light.
She's the ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and all of his scary darkness for good. The epitome of, screw you, I win.
No kidding.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's see. Dodged light speed lasers. Harakti light created the multiverse. Damn. Atom blocked a full power blast from Zork. Overcame Pegasus' mind reading and other tricks. As Dragon Master Knight caused a blast that was visible from space. Destroyed the Millennium Ring as it enveloped all of existence in darkness. Won Jules Kingdom, Battle City, and other tournaments. And defeated Pegasus, Merrick, Darts, Dark Makora, Kaiba, Aigami, Zork, and Atom.
Atem.
Wait.
For Harakti created
They're
Yu-Gi-Oh's
really counting it Yugi's fight versus Yugi? Really? I mean, Atom?
The epitome of, screw
That
you,
was the
I
end of
win.
the last part of it.
No kidding. For Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse with that same light. Judgment had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more thing left to do.
A post-game boss duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was both climactic and bitter.
Okay.
Upon relearning his name, Atom gained full control of the gods, including Harakti. Should the situation arise, he can control her power again. Yeesh.
Again, it's Atem.
I used to it being Atom in from the dub.
Oh, I don't
They're
know
sweet.
like that.
Yugi had grown as a duelist and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed Atem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an entire dimension away or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay, it should have been me, not him. I'm sorry I called you a cheater. I was jealous. You're so cool.
Yugi moved on to a career in game design and passed the torch to future duelists. he would be remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch attempt. Goes to show you that money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
There will always be another story, another duel, another game, and you won't find yourself a better opponent than the king of games.
Okay, so prediction time. I think Ash is gonna die.
I'm gonna say Adam because
Atem.
Just say Yugi.
I'm gonna say Yugi. I'm gonna say Yugi because he has way more of a winning streak and literally is known as the king of games and Mind Crush.
I hear you both, and after hearing Yugi's segment, I have to admit it seems pretty stacked against Ash, but my gut is still going Ash. I can't help it.
Okay.
I believe in my boy.
I'm going to say Yugi because a lot of people are saying the same thing. But when it comes down to it, the real thing that really gives Yugi the edge, aside from just stat stuff, is that Yugi's cards are basically hacks. He has multiple ways to instantly KO or kill off Ash's Pokemon. Or at worst, and even worse, bring back the monsters that Ash managed to defeat. So even with all the progress, he can instantly undo everything Ash can do. That's like the worst part. So it's more so just about how much shit he has that Ash has no counters over.
I would like to counterpoint that Yugi can only do everything once. Like, yeah, he can bring a monster back, but he can only do it once with that method. Like,
maybe
that is true.
He has a way to bring that method back. Even then, the method to bring the thing back was also a one-time thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Also, if he's using a deck, then he has a limit of 40 cards, maybe 60. But he has a limit to the actions he can use.
He probably
I was gonna say with the list we got right now, I don't know what the limit is with his deck.
I don't think they're going to give him a limit. They're not going to.
Depends on what the style.
Look, they're not going to give Ash a limit. They're not going to give Yugi a limit either. He's going to have all his cards.
I know, but if it was a fair thing, then.
Yeah. All right.
Let's go.
All right.
It's just a very weird one.
All right. Well, we all have our bets. Lock in.
The Battle of the Millennium is about to start, but we wouldn't be able to make it happen without some help from our friends at Raycon.
Hey,
That's right. This message is sponsored by.
I like Raycon, but
Here,
we
you
can
get
skip this.
Or Ray.
Yeah.
We're
Thank you,
getting
Raycon, for
yeah.
sponsoring
Point
that
connection,
battle.
Here for the holiday season to say Christmas. All right, the combatants are set.
Oh,
Data
boy.
to all possibilities.
Before we start, let's lay some ground rules.
We're treating this as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And given that the rules of Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
It's time to death battle!
Hey, thank you for clarifying that. Oh, I love this! I love this already!
Oh my god!
Oh, this is so cool!
Oh my god!
Yeah, this is the best episode. This is the best episode of the season. Oh god!
Pick that up.
Yes,
It's
feel
literally a game.
lyrics.
You okay, Pikachu? This 4-on-4 is tricky. Hang in there.
You have Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack. And I set one card face down to end my turn.
Whoa. Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him off with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up.
Yeah! Look at this. Oh god!
Great job. Now, Thunderbolt.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card. Rise! Dimension Space! Yeah, Crocodile.
Oh, I get it. Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
Hey! Taurus! Lock in, buddy!
Charizard, I choose you!
Oh, this is so good! Primo!
Oh, shit.
Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Fucking riding Charizard, oh my god!
Go!
Oh my god! Oh shit!
Aha!
Oh wow!
Oh, hi, Cypher.
Oh!
Oh, hi, Gengar.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh no!
sorry, partner.
Ash looked like he's
Don't
gonna
worry.
win.
It's
That's
my
not
turn
good.
now.
Yeah.
I meant for Ash.
Oh, God.
I just need to believe in the heart of the cards.
Oh, God.
Who's that Pokemon?
Araxi! Goddess of light! This is it! Magicians! Flash burning magic! Araxi! Joser!
Pikachu, let's finish this. Together!
Oh, my God!
Damn!
You activated my trap card! Magic Cylinder! With it, I'll send your Thunderbolt back to attack your light points directly!
Oh. Fuck.
That was an awesome duel, Ash.
God damn it.
King of games.
KO! Oh, my childhood! Whiz, quick! I need your tears! We can save him!
There's a lot to this, so let's break it down by experience, strategy, and monsters. Starting with experience. Both Ash and Yugi have risen to the top, beating the best of the best, and traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys, and saved the world way more often. And despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even Atem's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale since he wasn't in charge for very long. Plus, Pokemon evolve over time, literally and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So Ash wins in experience. But when it comes to strategy, he's a wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember, Yugi and Atem's teamwork is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse-style win was unlikely.
But Ash's secret weapon is his bond with his Pokemon. Pokemon, boosting their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu. His power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja. That's crazy. Ash's trust in his Pokemon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same way. The heart of the cards is real, and Yugi is determined to support his...
I'll take this.
All right.
Gengar's original trainer claimed he caused misfortune, but this is false. Gengar's only method of cursing is his curse body ability. Atim can bend fate and even defend defeated an opponent with the supernatural good luck.
Monsters with spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it. And specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
And since Ash focuses on offense far more than...
All right.
It is unlikely Ash's Pokemon could overcome Yugi's attack, disabling, and reduction cards. Pokemon moves are affected by affected by disable, and Team Rocket Swap effect regularly reflects Ash's attacks. This includes Z moves, which have been overpowered by by Guzma's Golisopod.
Yeah.
God, I fucked that one up a bit.
support.
They work with specific Pokemon.
And since Ash focuses on offense far more than support, Yugi could control the pace of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light and Magic Cylinder.
But I know some of you are asking, what if Ash threw hands? The kid's strong enough to chuck trees and lift baby gods. Just punch him, man. Well, Yugi's similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, steal ghosts, cast illusions, and...
Oh. Ash can attempt to destroy Yugi's cards or Dual Disk, but Yugi has too many defenses for him to reliably do so. Yugi also requires neither to summon monsters.
Mess with minds. If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
So it all comes down to the monsters. Yugi had a slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ash's can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes, and even the mid...
Alright,
Ash struggled against Dialga, Palkia, Mewtwo, and Lugia during Journey. Cynthia's Garchomp and her Draco Meteor easily stopped by Palkia's Spatial Rend, even with generous scaling and favored interpretations of Ultra Space. Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse is infinite and contains dimensionally transcendent spaces like the Afterlife, Prana Realm? Oh, whatever. Etc., surpassing Pokemon's cosmology.
Tier scale to Glowneos, destroying that relativity field with a universe. And Herakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field. Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, reliant only on his remaining Pokemon.
If Mr. Mime faints, no more psychic barriers. If he lost Lucario...
Oh,
I'm reading this. I'm reading this. Oh. No more. Okay. In Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, a Gengar resurrected someone by pulling their soul out of the afterlife. Ash's Gengar has never displayed this ability, and Yugi's has ways of stopping resurrection, including banishment and soul destruction. This would also stop Ash from resurrecting with the Rainbow Ring. Oh.
No more Mega Evolution, and so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had, and he did not have a reliable way to bring them back. He doesn't carry revives on him, and even then, reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games. Meanwhile, Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers he's lost.
And he can, bend fate to draw whatever card.
An alternate version of Ash appears in Pokemon Masters EX. Including such skill wouldn't surpass Yugi's best feats, and would suggest Yugi should get Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Link scaling, which expands his options even more. Yeah, okay.
Makes sense, yeah, fair.
He wants, and we didn't even cover them all. Really, Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly. Yugi's versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his monsters the lead. He just needed the right moment to knock Ash stone cold.
That was a good attempt at a pun, Wiz. You might not think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi owned.
Yeah.
The winner is Yugi Moto.
Yep. Okay.
Fair.
Death Battle will be back in 2026, but right now you
Dang
can
it,
check
no
out our
hints.
brand new channel.
Hold on a second.
But, you know,
Yeah.
Let's see if we can. Hold on a second. Can we make out who these are in the background? Let's see.
No. No. I don't think those are people.
They usually are.
I see smoke.
There's galaxies. Kill a
Yeah,
kill? Is that kill a kill? Wait, no. That's Ichigo. That's his,
How
Oh.
the fuck can you tell?
that's his Bankai.
That looks
Wait,
like a scissor blade.
No, look at the
Oh
hand.
wait.
I guess.
Oh
do
no,
not
those
see-
are those are his Shikai. Both of them.
Yeah, I got nothing. That doesn't look like anything to me.
Ichigo is coming back,
Just
baby.
a red line and a blue line.
No,
No.
I totally see it. It is Ichigo's actual Shikai, like his original, true Shikai. I mean, like with the dual blades. The red one is
Okay.
the red one is his actual Zanpakuto with his mixed with his hollow powers. The blue one, the shorter one, is his Quincy powers.
Yes. Okay, so Ichigo's coming back against. I don't know. I forget who. Nero from Devil May Cry. I don't think. Maybe Yusuke. Who knows? It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So guys, that was Ash vs Yugi. Peak Cinema.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I think everyone kind of knew what was going to happen. Momo coming, but like, it's just the power spread is too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, I had a feeling it was going to be him because the whole King of Games title. That's kind of his thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
I honestly thought Ash had no chance.
He did.
An actual chance.
I mean,
After watching the review of him, yeah, I kind of thought maybe he did, but after hearing how
I don't
Yugi
remember
had the
ever
multiverse
using
thing,
magical cylinder. I don't remember Yuki using magical cylinder though.
no,
ever.
You saw a clip of him though.
I
He
know
did.
I saw a clip of him. I just don't remember that episode itself.
Well, I remember a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh myself, but guys, this was a fantastic year for Death Battle. This was amazing. I gotta work on that poster now, but what a fucking year! Oh my god, this was easily some of the best Death Battle has ever been. Claps to everyone who worked on the episode for doing this. That was amazing, and I generally hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Give Death Battle your likes, and I'll see you guys later. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
bye.
Bye.